Okay, today we're going to continue working on multiplication. So let's label our paper. And then let's write today's date, please. Okay, so we're going to continue talking about standard algorithm. If you need to pause the video at any time or rewind, please do that. I'm going to do 37 times 24. So I'm going to write my problem. Move it over just a little bit. I'm going to be very careful to line my numbers up. So the first number I'm going to be multiplying by is this 4. And all of my answers to 4 are going to go right here. So what am I going to do first? I'm going to try something different and see if it helps me out here. I'm going to do 4 times 7. I get 28. Now how do I record that answer? The 8 is what goes in the ones column. Just like when I add, I'm going to carry that 2. I just did times 7, so it needs to go into the next column. 3 times 4 is, now I'm ready to multiply. 4 times 3 is 12, but I have to add on the part that I carried, which is the 2. So 12 plus 2 is 14. So I don't have any more to multiply, so I don't have anything left to carry. I don't have any more columns, so I'm going to simply write my answer of 14. I'm going to put my 4 directly underneath and my 1 kind of in that imaginary next column. Now before I move on, I have to do 3 things. I'm finished with that 4, I'm finished with what I carried, and I have to put a 0 as a placeholder in my second row, because it's not really 2 that I'm multiplying by, it's 20. I'm going to shade in that 2 because that's what I'm going to use to multiply. I'm going to put all my answers down here into this row. So now I'm ready to do 2 times 7. And that answer gives me 14. Just like before, I'm going to put the 4 down in the ones column, in the first column. I'm going to put the 10s up in the next column. I just did 2 times 7, so 3 is my next column. Now I'm ready to do, I did 2 times 7, so now I'm ready to do 2 times 3. That was 2 times 3. That answer was 6, but remember that 1 that I carried? I always have to look to see if there's something that I'm carrying. So that answer is 7. So I'm going to write 7. Now, do I have any work left to do? No. 8 plus 0 is 8. 4 plus 4, 8. 1 plus 7, 8. So I hope this is helping when we write our multiplication problems on the side. All right, let's work on the next problem. All right, so let's do 49 times 36. So I'm going to highlight that first number that I'm using. I'm using the 6 to do my multiplying first, and all of my answers times 6 are going to go right here. So let's work on what I'm going to do first, and that's the 6 times 9. I'm going to write my problem out. 6 times 9, that fact is 54. I'm going to write the 4 down, and I'm going to carry that 5 to the next column. So I already did 6 times 9. Now I'm ready to do 6 times 4. I'm going to write that down. And 6 times 4 is 24. Do I have anything that I needed to carry? Yes, I have a 5. 24 plus 5 is 29. Do I have any more work to do? Nope. So I don't need to carry. I could simply write the whole problem down. Please make sure that you are lining up your numbers. If you see my 4 is directly under that column, the 9 is under those, and this is my next imaginary column that I'm starting. All right, 3 things to do. Cross off what you used, cross off your carry, add a 0 because it's not just 3, it's 30. So now I'm ready to show which number I'm multiplying by. I'm using the 3. All those answers go down here. So 3 times 9. I always multiply over here in the ones column first. 3 times 9 is 27. But I have more numbers to work with, so I only write the one in the ones column, and I have to carry the 2. Now I have to multiply my next situation. I have 3 times 4, which equals 12. But did I carry some? Yep, I carried a 5. So I'm going to add on that 5. So I get 17. I don't have any work to do, more work to do, so I can simply write my number. I've lined my numbers up. That's very important. Now I'm ready to add my 2 different multiplication problems. 4 plus 0 is 4. 9 plus 7 is 16. 7 plus 2 is 9. 1 more is 10. It's 2. 2,064. I'm going to do a third one. I'm going to write the problem, but I'd like you to pause the video. Then I would like you to work the problem out on your own and then check the answer. So let's do 62 times 48. So remember, our first step is always to highlight the number we're going to use. All right, use the strategy that I've just done where you've written your problems onto the side of your paper. Go ahead and pause the video and work it out. Okay, so hopefully you have paused your video. Now let's talk about how to solve it. So I'm going to multiply 8 times 2. Answer should be 16. I'm only writing the one in the ones column. I have to carry the one in the tens to the next one. 8. Now I'm going to do my next problem. I have 8 times 6. But I carried a 1. Whoops, let me solve that problem first. 8 times 6 is 48, but remember I have to carry that 1, so I get 49. I don't have any more work to do, so I can write all of it down while remembering to line up my numbers. If you didn't line your numbers up, please erase it and fix those numbers. So I have 3 things to do. Cross off what I used, cross off my carry, add the 0, because it's really 40 that we're multiplying by. 40, not just 4. So now I'm going to do 4 times 2. I get 8. I only have 1 in the ones column, so I don't have to worry about carrying. Now I'm going to do 4 times 6. Remember, I didn't have any to carry, so I don't have any to add on. I don't have any more numbers, so I can record my numbers. 24. Oh, and I didn't even highlight the one that we were working on. So it's time to add my parts together. 6, 17, 9, 2. 2,976. I'm going to do one more while pausing. Let's do 37 times 19. Go ahead, pause the video. All right, let's talk about how to solve this. So if my first problem I'm going to work on is 9 times 7. 9 times 7 happens to be 63. I'm going to write the number in the ones column, and I'm going to carry the 1 in the 6. 3 times 9 is 7, but I have to carry the 6. So 27 plus the 6 that I carried, I have to add on, which is 33. I don't have any more work to do, so I can write all of my answer down here. So 3 things to do. I'm finished, add your 0. So now I'm going to work on using that 1 to multiply everything by. I love 1s. This is going to be a really simple problem to think about. I'm going to do 1 times 7. Write it down. Now I'm ready to do 1 times 3. I didn't have anything to carry, so I don't have anything to add on. Last step, let's add. 6, 1 more, 7. So if you need to do any pausing, rewinding, watch the video again if you are confused, please do that.